Country to its name. Yeah, you and me.
Hello, greetings, and welcome to Backseat Driver with myself, Bass Driver, here at Paine's Games, where if you enjoy the content, then I invite you to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this amongst social media. Well, we are here for State of Play. Like a sneaky, solid snake, PlayStation stealthily announcer State of Play. So I have my bingo card, I have my popcorn, I have plenty of tea. So I hope you will join me as we watch through this for a little watch along and see whether any of my predictions from my PlayStation trilogy of videos last week come true. Okay, let's get a little bit of sound on here. Just get things set up a little bit, and we're about 6 minutes out. Do jump into the chat rooms. Let me know if there's anything that you're particularly looking forward to in tonight's show. I know I've definitely got a few things in mind. I've mentioned some of them in the tags. I expect to see some sort of announcement about Xbox games. Unsurprisingly, I'd expect maybe Forza Motorsport. But I also have an inkling there may be a Halo announcement of some sort along the way there. What would be most interesting, one side I feel, is if, for example, Night Dive Studios did like a remaster of Combat Evolved, or possibly Halo 2. Because Mini Driver and I have been talking about this, and obviously he wants to see Astrobot 2, or what I'm calling Astro & Co., because I have a strong feeling there is one in the works. Obviously we know that, but I have a strong feeling the focus of the next game is going to be cooperative 2-player, or multiplayer, probably 2-player, and as I say, I feel like it's going to be called Astro & Co. Just throwing it out there, who knows. But Halo by Night Dive would certainly be a thing to announce. Even more of a thing to announce, since they own them, is a Halo remaster by Bungie. such as it is these days. Not that it would necessarily actually be Bungie as we know them, but nonetheless, that is a possibility. I'm also expecting to maybe see Bloodborne, and I know over on Vara's channel, on Vara Dark, she's also hoping plentiful copium over the idea of Bloodborne. I would like to see that myself personally. Now's a good time for me, obviously now having a PS5, I could get into that, but also I do have the incredible pleasure of having worked with one of the people behind Bloodborne, the producer, Jun, and we worked together on Binary Domain. So it was really fantastic to see him go on and do that. Spent a lot of hours in QA with that guy. So yeah, it would be really good to see a remaster of that, and that would also fit with the cease and desist or action that Sony took against, or PlayStation took against that patch for the emulator that had PC running it better quality than the PlayStation version. That would make a lot of sense if they had said, "Whoa, hold up, brother! You know, that don't work for me, brother. That ain't the cream of the crop for me, brother." Particularly because we have, or they have a version on the way out for PS5. So there's a couple there, a couple of my bingo card aspects. We're just 3.5 minutes out. I'm just gonna have a little sip of tea and clear my throat. Okay, do let me know how it's sounding out there. If the levels are all good, if you can hear my voice alright, if you need me to turn it up or turn it down. Again, if it's your first time to the channel, welcome along. And if you're a returning visitor, out of my 9 so far subscribers, who have supplied me through other viewers as well, over 400 and something views in the last fortnight. Many thanks to you all, and I do invite you, like I say, crucially, hit that like button and the subscribe button and notification bell. Not only will you be notified of my latest content, but it also will really help this channel grow. I'm brand new here, I'm only 14 days, or sorry, 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks into it here. And it's been a lot of fun so far. I've got my playthrough of Astrobot, which of course I do apologise for not having a daily driver stream today, but of course this was announced, so I thought A, I'd prepare for that, but also B, unfortunately Mini Driver hasn't been too well today, so I've been looking after them. They've been home from school. Still did the homework though. Don't worry, teachers, we're on it. Wow, we're only 1 minute 45 out from this, so let's get ourselves ready. I'm just going to make sure I've got my drinks ready. I've got my tea, I've got some popcorn, I've got some Twinkies. Right, let's hunker down and get ready for this, folks. Now, as I said, I did make it is so strangely prescient this happening. I made my trilogy of videos last week on PlayStation in 2025 that laid out, if I was Nishino-San taking over as CEO of SIE solely, what would I do? And I laid out a whole bunch in one video of what I would do software-wise, and a whole bunch in the second video, or third video even, on hardware-wise. And I tied a lot of this in together with things like Astro, Legacy, franchises, past, present and future. And we've actually already seen Nishino-San do some of what I said about getting me slop off of the PlayStation Store, which was incredible. Literally, like, I think the next day that was announced. Then there was the firings in California and SN Systems, which I also said you need to cull a few people. Let's see if he checks off any more. Let's see how prescient I am. Let's see how well I know or don't know the people at PlayStation potentially now and what they seek to do. Right, here we go, 10 seconds, let's go. LFG folks, let's go.
have no idea just how big the world is.
Okay, well, we're starting off predictably with Monster Hunter. I don't know, this doesn't really look... So, look, I should say the good lady driver is a big Monster Hunter fan. She has got lots of Monster Hunter, and we both tried a bit of Monster Hunter World as well. Big shout outs to my boy Ant as well, Sanchez RPG. I used to work with him, and he plays a lot of Monster Hunter as well. Now, this game for me, I don't know. I'm not sure, personally. I think the graphic style for me isn't quite there. I prefer the older games. I think there's too much reflections and stuff. Hey, that's just my personal opinion. And the good lady driver does tend to agree. She actually got Monster Hunter Rise on a bundle deal on the PlayStation Store the other day. And she's been really enjoying that. That's been really good.
Stand witness to how its existence unfolds.
Thing is, I did see some footage of this earlier, and it did seem as though it may have some compelling hunts in it, but I'm just not entirely sure personally that the graphical style didn't do it for me. I mean, Monster Hunter World really didn't do it for me. I really couldn't be bothered with the sort of persistence of the online world or any of that. Alright. Mitsutsune. Oh, これはどれにですか? Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。
おはよう、辻本さん。
無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉三つが決定いたしました。この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。タイトルアップデート計画については追ってお知らせしますので、今後の情報にご期待ください。2月28日の発売まであと少し。皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。本日の発表は以上となります。引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Arigato, karasai. Okay, well, that's cool. Fairly predictable start. Fairly predictable start, I would say, indeed. Here we go, here's Sega.
Forged to unleash vengeance.
This is the new 2D Shinobi, isn't it?
Shinobi.
Oh boy, this takes me back. This takes me back. So, when I was at Sega, I made a big deal about some of the projects that I had seen internally. And let's just say some of those projects have now finally come to fruition. And it is mildly frustrating that they completely ignored me for all the time, even mocking me in some instances, all the time that I was there. And now here we are with this. So, yeah, I'm glad they got there in the end. The question will be though, is it any good?
Each weapon a tool, each tool a part of the whole. This is the mastery of a shinobi.
Digging the music.
The legend continues.
Yeah, but is it diverse enough? Lizard Cube, hey? Okay. Okay, well, Shinobi Art and Vengeance. August 29th. Well, that's not bad. That's close to my birthday. Yo, anyone that's still at Sega that actually likes me, hit me up. Send me a code for that. That's actually a dumb question. I don't think anyone's still there. Actually, that's not true. Yeah, I do know quite a few people that are still there. More Sonic Racing. Again, I have a long history with this franchise. Oh my goodness. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Oh boy. That thing was one serious mammoth project. I did a 36-hour straight shift working on that one. And at the end of it, I was gifted what was supposed to be a bacon roll, and it just turned out to be a hot, damp, like buttery roll that had no bacon in it. Oh boy. So is this just like SART remastered? Like, please no. Okay, this is Crossroads. Okay, so I did mention this because I'd heard about it, but I wasn't aware of actually what it was. You know, despite having tested All Stars Racing Transformed, I actually might give that a go. Because I actually don't mind those games. Those were okay. Certainly better than Sega Rally Online Arcade. That game was... That was a game. Yeah, that was something.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds.
Sound volume seems a bit all over the place on this presentation. This is a lot quieter than that previous video.
Battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras. The anomalies, known as Digimon.
Yo, it's my jam. It's my jam, baby. Bit of Digimon. See, while everyone else was freaking out over Pokemon, Digimon was my jam, baby. Yeah. It's quite funny, actually, because someone I worked with yesterday, literally, I think, spent £65 on the original deck Ivysaur. Well done. Well done, Campbell. Shouts out to you, brother. Well, again, that mildly interests me. In 2025, good. Thank you for that specific date right there.
大家好，我是《输了之魂》的创作者杨斌。从一名独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation
Aha, Lost Soul aside. Okay, this was also somewhat
结
expected.
合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计，玩家将在各具风格的场景中探索，面对充满个性的敌人，同时与有趣的角色互动，逐步揭开精彩的故事。接下来，我非常激动地向大家展示全新的游戏预告，并正式确认游戏的发布日期。
Okay, some gameplay footage. Good stuff.
I keep having the same dream. A horrible dream.
Yep. Yeah, we've all had that dream too. Yeah, it's a world where all the industry becomes homogenized.
A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope.
Wait. Like, this is giving off serious scale-bound vibes, but also... Oh, what was that anime? Is it all just a dream, or was it really real? Oh, I've completely forgotten. There's Ban-sama in it. If anyone's out there in the chat, or in the comments, you can remember what that was. And the graphics are, you know, they're right. Kind of reminds me of like late PS2/early PS3 pre-rendered video for Final Fantasy, like Crisis Core or something. Yeah. Ooh, glowing swords. Fire hands. Ooh, gore. Lots of gore. Okay.
But for humanity's sake, you must. Then give me your power, Arena.
Hey, man. Not displeased with that. May 30th, not far off. Not bad.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like
That's
a
a
Dragon
nice
series.
necklace. What you
First
got
up,
for
a
us?
playable demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday. Players can
I
try
don't
out
know
2
why,
battle
but
styles,
the
including
announce
Goramajima's
of
new
this
Sidon style,
just
as well
seems
as
such a
engaging
troll.
naval battles
Such
in
a
Pirate
troll
Coliseum.
at the time the way it is done. But yeah, I think a much needed refresh to the
Sega
Like a
and
Dragon
Rocket
the
joined forces
Gogotoko
in Ichiban's
series.
Holiday, a new crossover DLC
To be
coming
honest.
to Dave the Diver. Ichiban Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style, all while perfecting new recipes at Bancho Sushi.
Okay.
Dave the Diver
Okay.
Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and PS4.
Alright. Oh, you know.
The Splitgate 2 alpha begins February 27th on PS5. Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive
It
map.
is so odd actually that I was literally just describing this to Mini Driver the other day because we were playing
Ladies
through
and
Portal 2
gentlemen, my
and he was
name
talking
is
about
Paul
why
Paine.
isn't there like a competitive
I'm
mode to
here
this?
to
And I'm like,
give you
hey,
an exclusive
hold
first
tight
look
little
into
guy,
the
it's
future
coming.
of
It's
the
coming.
WWE 2K franchise. Introducing the Island.
Paul
With the Island,
Heyman.
players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and
Wait,
shops
was that
with
supposed
up
to be The Rock?
50 other players at a time.
Ah.
The Island
You know,
also
it's funny
offers
because right
deep
now,
customization,
we
giving
as
players
a family,
chance
the family
to
driver,
personalize their
are
My
watching through
Superstars like
WWE/WWF back in 1998. We were watching through Raw. And we just watched WrestleMania 14 the other day, actually.
It's a bold
And you
step
fast forward to
toward the
this, it's
future.
just like, where are we now?
Welcome, ladies
Where
and
are we
gentlemen.
now?
to the
I often
Island.
have to agree with Jim Cornette. Like, I played 2K24, I think. Yeah, didn't really drive me. I like older wrestling games. You know, like the old NES wrestling games. Like, was it
And I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Royal
You know
Rumble
why
or
we're here.
WrestleMania?
We're here for you. Are you ready?
Oh, it's
2025
Randy Bo
and every day
Bandy,
we are
the
getting
guy
closer
that
to
was
the
like, you
launch
know,
of Borderlands
photographed
4.
in that
Let's
toilet, like looking
go.
completely not there. Oh dear. How this guy can still wander around in public and like pull any sort of credibility whatsoever is beyond me. So, yeah, more of this, huh? More of this. I do have it on my... I will eventually get around to playing this, but again, I have experience of working, let's say, working with Gearbox, in inverted commas. There was a particular title that they worked on that I worked on, and oh my goodness, like, to say that they are an absolute show is an understatement. Like, Gearbox to work with are not fun, and I would wager to suggest that any other third party that's ever had to work with Gearbox would agree. And I wouldn't be surprised if not long into 2025 we have people who leave there making statements about bizarre happenings at Gearbox. Go away, Randy Bo Bandy. Move along. Move along.
PlayStation 5, but Randy, do you have anything else for us?
I don't want it. Whatever you've got, Randy, whatever else you've got for us, I don't want it. What is with that Tash? That half there, half not there. I want to be Gomez Adams, but I ain't got the charisma Tash. You ain't John Astin, brother. Thank God. Move along. You know what 2 words fill me with dread? in 2025.
But I really don't do small talk.
EA
Nice to
and
meet you.
originals, particularly when they're right next to each other and presented us as thusly. It's Wolfenstein Youngblood in Tron.
Well, I kind of need yours.
I sure hope those suits are supposed to be ironic.
For this story, from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing.
I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story.
Is this like sort of, let's say, Wreck-It Ralph meets Tron meets Ready Player One meets Fable? What is this? Meets Wolfenstein Youngblood meets Cyberpunk 2077 meets Stellar Blade meets Red vs Blue. I'd hate to have been in the office when they started like brainstorming for whatever this is. Split fiction, split direction by the looks of it, split vision. Oh God, show me something that's gonna make me feel better than that did. What have we got?
Status report.
Oh, is this that?
Penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
Do you know what I'm getting really tired of? Trailers that have like old-timey music, sort of refitted and slowed down and warped and
is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? You can't take any chances with him.
I mean, graphically, this looks like mid PS4 at best. Why do I recognize that actress so
If you're
much?
still out there, you deserve the truth.
Directive 8020. Wow, now that is an immediately forgettable name. I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of like Dead Space, Twix, Alien Isolation. Let's say actually the graphics engine did look quite Alien Isolation. Oh. See, this is a problem. Like I said about how it seemed Nishino-San had gone on a mission to rid the PlayStation Store of slop, with 130 odd games, a single publisher being wiped off the store in a day. And yet this survives. This, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is still slop. And we need to get rid of it. I mean, try to do some research into the background of some of these games. This Poppy Playtime, Freddy Fazbear, Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, there's so many things that you try to look into their background. I just can't seem to find exactly where the money's coming from and how they gain popularity quite so quickly. I mean, to be fair, Five Nights at Freddy's is probably the most proficient looking of all of them. But I don't know, even the subject matter of them. I mean, they're clearly marketed towards kids, man. There's kids in primary schools all over the place with toys and stuff. And it's just, this stuff ain't really that appropriate for them, honestly. I'm not trying to be over Puritan, but right, some of that stuff is just not on, and it's also just jank.
Together with your little friend, you must outsmart these terrorists and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
After the end of the world, the burning
silent one woke from a deep slumber.
Fire? I'd almost forgotten how it felt.
I'm getting some sort of Grim Fandango feel a little bit.
You must be headed for Moon Mountain. Am I right?
Very grotesque, like, yeah, I kind of dig that. Feels a bit Little Nightmares-ish. To be fair, Mini Driver does love this stuff. Like, he really enjoyed. We played through Little Nightmares 1 and 2 together. We did enjoy that. I think we all enjoyed that, actually. A midnight walk, eh? Well, yeah, that's intriguing. I don't think that's necessarily like super high up on my oh my god I must play this list, but you know.
Special thanks to Klaus and Olav for that updated look at the Midnight Walk. Up next, a quirky new adventure from Konami.
Quirky
In
new
Darwin's
adventures.
Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center.
Well, I'm already immediately getting Oddworld vibes off of this,
Use
so
Darwin's
good
natural
start.
camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility and save the world from aliens.
Yeah. I don't know. Am I alone in thinking that gives off strong
We're excited
Oddworld
to reveal
vibes?
a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force. Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise.
Okay, so roguelike. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired of that as well. There's a lot of games, and I think I may have several on my to-play list, particularly for the stream, actually. Warhammer games, there are a few of them that are that, you know, with just infinite random generation of endless battles, and
To send the enemy hordes
I like my games to have an ending. I like there to be like a conclusive finish. You can have like post like end game stuff, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I do tend to feel things should have a beginning, a middle, and an end, ideally.
I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself.
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny.
Hey, I think we've been looking forward to this, have we not?
Capcom is enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality of life features, including fine-tuned analog controls. Immerse yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies. Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 23rd
Is there not like a
and will be available
new?
for pre-order later today.
Is
Looking to
there not a new one
2026,
coming?
let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry in the series, Onimusha Way of the Sword.
This is the one. This is the one I think I'm looking forward to. Looks pretty nice. Now, do they have watermelons and persimmon and rice? Keep your eyes open, people. Need that historical accuracy, you know? When's this out? I should have checked into when this is out, because if this is anywhere near Assassin's Creed Shadows, I do feel like this could give it a good run for its money. Like, there could maybe even be a campaign, like, just to make this outsell it. I think this could outsell Shadows. I think the brand has the integrity to do so. No doubt. I have a strong feeling. Is this a PS4 as well? A cross-gen title, maybe. Honestly, I do like the look of that. I think I wouldn't mind playing it. I think Lady Driver might agree with me. Oh man, 2026. Dang, way out. Still, I stand by my statement, to be honest. I still think I'll outsell Shadows even by 2026. And this was one of the things, definitely on the bingo card. Little Metal Gear. Let's go.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy.
No surprise
here.
here.
Out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of ground to be made up with this particular edition. From what I heard, that previous remaster set wasn't all that great.
We are the sons of the boss. I see it. The fear.
I'm kind of glad the voice acting is still like ludicrous. I love me a bit of ludicrosity.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here.
It's interesting because I do have pretty much all of the Metal Gear Solid series. I think now, pretty much. And I was thinking of trying to play through them. I don't know if I've got enough time before the end of my life to get through them all in one go, but like, it does make me wonder if I should maybe do a bit of a comparison even. Oh man, what is it with August? There's like, August is getting a bit stacked now. I'm gonna have to start saving for August for new games. Hey, now this is interesting. What is with all the Ape Escape references? Are we getting? Is there? Have I missed something? Is there a new Ape Escape on the way? That would be fun.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I am Batman.
1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
Whoa. That's a bit of a quintuple quintuple chin going on there.
Impossible. It's you.
Lay off the Twinkies, brother.
You must continue. We've begun to uncover.
Bit of a sort of dark moody sort of look there. Well, okay, fair enough. I'm not sure I necessarily like jumps out and says, "Oh man, I've got to be playing that," but I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy that. It has seemed to be the thing, like the glowing crevices I mentioned before.
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year?
This seems to have some sort of like weird sort of PS2-y feel to it somehow.
My forever friend.
Well, it has a cat. It has a cat. It has won many people already.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
These are not the puppets you're looking for. Move along.
Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers.
The music gives off that air of like Japanese developer trying to sound European, so including a sort of like accordion violin combo in a Galwazi sort of folky fashion.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Lives of P Overture, base game required. Okay. Well, maybe I should have checked out the base game at some point. Well, you know, now we have a PS5, there are things I may be able to check out. That's kind of what I was looking at this for, is like, what are we getting is sort of going to be landmarks along the way. Bion. Man with the Uzi in his PJs. Well, this is interesting. Feels a lot like a tech demo. It's giving me strong Unfinished Swan vibes, which frankly should have been called Unfinished Game, to be honest. Right. Well, again, that's not making me go, ooh, I really want that. I don't know, am I crazy? Wish list now.
皆さんこんにちは。
Sorry,
ゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界ダイナミックな
that is exactly it. That is basically it. It's a really hardcore tech demo. Dude, if that's cheap, like, I don't know, £1.49, maybe.
Tani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
Now that's weird. I did wonder about this. I was talking about Days Gone, I think, in my Astrobot stream yesterday, was it? I did have a feeling this was on the way. I mean, it seems like a fairly easy, no-brainer sort of thing.
Accessibility features and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone.
I'm not sure it will, though.
If you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10. Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5 April 25th.
I wonder as well, because that was on PS Plus. I wonder if that like $10 upgrade might apply.
The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit.
Well, okay.
Both the Nike DLC and the PC version of Stellar
Don't know
Blade
if I'll get around to
launched
playing that. I'm not. I know it's massive. I know loads of people really love it and they're going on about it a lot at the moment, but it doesn't just. It just seems like a bit of a sort of new Bayonetta, a Bayonetta from New Age, and like many other games. Like, I could probably say Devil May Cry.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative.
I'm not sure if that's my target demographic.
February 18th, with
I'm
the
not
second
sure.
episode arriving in April.
I kind of get it, though. I get it. I'm not saying that looks bad in any way. I just don't think that I'm the target demographic in that particular game.
Mansion and blueprints.
The description says he sounds like more like, yeah, get in your pajamas and, like, you know, sit down with ice cream and...
Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches Day 1 into game catalog this spring.
Okay.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
This, to me, again...
Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer.
That game gives me strong...
Coming to PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
Yes, to...
Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the
I suppose it's a
original
5,
PlayStation.
I'll just pick that
Armored
up.
Core, Armored
see
Core
how good
Project
that is.
Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena.
Oh, alright.
Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next
Oh,
week.
well, I like that. Patapon 3. Hell, I'll take some of
No
that.
one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left.
You know what I haven't seen in the last
It was a fatal mistake.
40 minutes? Is a game with a chick with a sword. Oh, wait. No, I've seen several of these.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
Fairly interesting looking graphics there. I wonder
My wish can be fulfilled.
what the real performance on a PS5 Pro will be for this.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
Hey, it's looking kind of epic, actually. Oh, that's definitely, again, a bit of a Bayonetta feel going on there. Yeah. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, certainly, if what we're seeing here, I mean, certainly looks like in-game footage. It looks like a nice sort of crisper, newer Bayonetta. Yeah, I'm kind of up for a bit of this, I guess.
This is your final.
At least the character designs are nice, you know. I think that's a bonus for sure.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
Alright. Alright, Tides of Annihilation. It's pretty good.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
Okay, so yeah. I might keep an eye out for that one. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, what do we have here then? Why am I getting hyenas, like, flashbacks? No. I mean, like, I don't know, it strongly reminds me of it.
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Well. Deep Silver. Interesting. Again, I have links there. I have worked for or with Deep Silver before. And that might be worth a look. Might be worth a look. Problem is, I am seeing a lot of similar things going on.
I have these gaps inside my head. Satellite gives us a 10-minute window. You made it. That's just leftover hardware. been decommissioned.
Ew.
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you
intriguing?
This thing has ruined my life. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Voice acting is not bad.
What you did, we should have left you in the desert. This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
Yes, make it stop! Make it stop! I know what I have to do.
Okay.
This is the only way.
Problem is this going to be like sort of generic storyline, mind's eye? I don't know.
Hello, I'm
pretty
Leslie
graphics though.
Director of Mind's Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on
That's a
PlayStation
refreshing
5
storyline. I've not heard anything
Proud to
remotely
share
like that
some
before.
Gameplay footage with the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
Don't know, I'm not sure I'm feeling a huge amount of passion from him. Like, he seems to be either very, very tired or just sort of bored to be there. Again though, I'm still getting like a sort of... I don't know if it really feels super next gen. Is this going to be again a cross-platform, cross-generation game? I know there are some things that obviously are really, yeah, that's obviously next gen, but overall, just the graphical presentation of this, I don't know, it looks PS4-ish. Just a bit crisper. It almost feels like a mod for Grand Theft Auto, actually, really. I'll look into that. If that actually does have a compelling storyline, then yeah, I could be interested in that. But again, none of these things are like system sellers, I feel. Okay, PlayStation Studios, what you got for us?
It always comes back to this. This world, this moment, this choice.
Well, choices got to be made, brother. Things have got to be done.
Every time the sun dies, madness reigns.
Again, like, one of the problems is there's a limit to how compelling like super snazzy graphics are. I need some compelling storyline. I need some other elements to compel me to play it rather than just, ooh, look how pretty that looks.
Come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
That's some rather interesting symbology, though. Saros. Mean soundtrack. Mean soundtrack. Housemark as well, eh? Okay, well, you know, there's credibility behind that studio, so... A lot of stuff far from the distance here, though, I notice.
Creative Director at Housemark. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque.
I think, if anything, what a lot of this is proving is they do still have a long-term plan for PS5. I wouldn't be surprised if they're hoping they can perhaps just turn it around a bit like the PS3, but I'm not super confident at this stage that they're even going to reach PS3 numbers within the same lifetime. But I would be happy to see them try to extend this console generation as long as they possibly can, because I still think there's an awful lot more that can be done on the 5 platform. And that is it. That is it, folks. Wow. Well. No little teasers at the end there or anything, no. That is it. Wow. Okay then. So, thoughts on that? It was okay. No Microsoft announcements. Fair enough. I don't know. It was alright. Like, it's nothing really remarkable to speak of. No Astro & Co, obviously. No Halo, obviously. No Bloodborne. Yeah, that copium continues. There is no Bloodborne. I don't know. It's okay. It does, like I say, for me, what I can draw out of this, the best thing I can draw out of this is the commitment to the platform easily into 2026. Like I say, I would hope to say that the best we're going to hear about PlayStation 6 for at least another 18 months is don't expect it for at least another 18 months. I think they should really push to get PS5 and Pro have their lifespan stretch out a bit more. I think they need to scale down the console still. I think they definitely need to get the footprint down. They need to go for like a super slim model, much like the PS3 had. They need to get that price right down. They need to continue to remove the slop. Days Gone, yeah, I think that might shift a bit. Yeah, there's some okay things in there. I will probably take a little time to digest all of that a bit more. But like I say, there's nothing there for me to go, ooh, I really got to play that, or ooh, even I am going to purchase a PS5 console. And like, again, this is the problem. There are some people, I'm sure, who will have a game in there that they're looking at and going, I really want that. Even the Monster Hunter aspect, potentially. But at 400 plus bucks, still a high level of entry. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I may, like I say, digest that. I'll look through the notes, rewatch back a little bit, skip through and digest and get back to you in my next live stream, which I believe, hopefully, I'll be doing another daily driver tomorrow, and we'll be continuing with Astro Bot. And I have some serious catching up to do because Mini Driver is way out there. He's getting close to the end of the game, so I've got some catching up to do. So I'll be having Astro Bot Part 3 Astro Driver tomorrow from midday usually, though I don't know if I'm up early enough and everything's ready. I might go a little bit earlier, but if you are subscribed, which I invite you to do, then you shall receive notification. So this has been State of Play, February 2025, with myself, Bass Driver, here on Backseat Driver here at Paine's Games. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, leave a like and a comment. If not, leave a dislike. Feel free to share this across social media, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be informed of my latest content. Thank you once again for watching, but for now, take care out now, and I'm out.